All right, I am Miss Alma. For those of you who don't know, if you were in my last video, thank you for returning. I am the curse breaker, the chain breaker, cycle breaker of my bloodline, and I'm here to talk to you today about the bullies. What to expect when you begin to tell your truth, and when you live in your truth, and when you set boundaries. Expect for them, whether it be family, whether it be friends, romantic relationships. Once you begin to live in your truth, to be the person that you desire to be, to set boundaries, once you begin to speak on the offenses that people make against you, they're gonna bully you. They're gonna bully you into shutting your mouth. They're gonna go and tell the rest of the family, the other friends, their side of the story. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to say that you're lying. They're going to tell people what to expect. They're going to tell people your truth. But they're going to tell people your truth as if your truth is the lie. Expect that. They're going to throw all kind of salt in the game. Whatever they have to do to stop you from painting them in a bad light, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Expect that. But let me tell you something. Don't stop. Don't stop talking. Don't stop telling your truth. Don't stop living in your truth. Don't stop being the person that you desire to be. Don't stop setting boundaries, because here's the thing. If they truly meant you well, if they truly did not mean to offend you, to hurt you, to do whatever they did to you, then they wouldn't have done it. They wouldn't have done it. You don't hurt those that you love, especially not intentionally, especially not over and over and over again. Especially when you have set a boundary and you have let it be known, I don't like what you did to me. I don't like how you did me. I don't like how you played in my face, on my top. I don't like none of that. And yet they still do it time and time again. So expect for them to bully you any way they can. Expect for them to try to turn the tables and paint you in the bad light. And when I say paint you in the bad light, I say that because when I wrote my book, 28 Days to Breaking the Cycle, Learning How to Dream Again, and I told my story, and surprisingly, my family on my stepmother's side was very receptive to my story. They were open. They actually sat down and had the conversation amongst themselves, which surprised the hell out of me. I was not expecting that. On the flip side, the people on my mama's side of the family, grandmama, aunties, cousins, they pretty much disowned me. Oh, you painted Granny in a bad light. That's what one of my cousins said. Girl, I ain't paint your grandmama in a bad light. I told my truth. Your grandmammy wasn't never there for me. You know her as Granny. I know her as Ernestine. That's her name. I know her as grandma from a distance. I don't know her like you know her, So when I say they're going to try to bully you, because everybody's experience isn't the same. I understand that. I don't think they understood that. I think they thought that she treated me the same way that she treated them. Well, in reality, she did not. You know, she picked up the phone and she called them to see how they were doing, but never once did she do that for me, my sister, nor my brother. So um, I think they just assumed that she did it, and it didn't come out until we actually all sat down and had the talk. Um, After I came back to the state that they live in, and we all sat down and had the talk, and I said, I'll never forget. I said, you know, every time we've spoken, it's because I have called y'all. It's not because y'all have called me. It's because I have picked up the phone and actually dialed y'all number. That's how we had communication. Never once did y'all call after my mama died, after I was sexually assaulted by the sperm donor. Y'all knew nothing of that because you didn't fucking call. Okay, so I told her, I said, you know, I remember getting out of prison and I found y'all phone number. They didn't even know I had done went to prison. Anyway, I remember getting out of the feds and I called them. I found their number. I called them. And when she picked up the phone, I said, hey, grandma, how you doing? There was no, hey, grandbaby, how you doing? Long time no hear. There was no, hey. The first thing she said out her mouth was, how did you get this number? Nobody's supposed to have this number because Sam just got into some trouble, so we changed the number. How did you get? When I said that, everyone in the room was like, and looked at her. And you know, then she jumped up. I'm tired of you. You need some healing. And that guilt, that guilt, making you react now. Because I didn't lie. I told the truth. I told the truth. That's what you said to me, lady. That's what you said to me. You ain't give me no warm welcome. So I knew then from their reaction that they assumed in their mind that she treated me the same as she treated them. In reality, she did not. So again, when you begin to set boundaries, and I'm going to make a video and I'm going to talk about this whole thing because I understand many of you on this platform may not know my history, and I don't mind telling. I talk about it all the time. So, and that's my fault because I never talked about it on this platform. But we're gonna get there. But again, once you begin to set boundaries, once you begin to speak your truth, not everybody's gonna like it because most people think that their truth is your truth as well. Their experience is your experience. Even if you grew up in the same house, everybody does not have the same experience with who's ever in the household. So I've always I kept that in mind, but at the same time, you're not going to deny me of my damn truth because it ain't yours, because you assume that yours is like mine and mine is like yours. No, that you was shown love. You got happy birthdays. You got I loves you. I love yous. You got come over to the house. I ain't getting none of that. I ain't getting none of that. So don't ever stop telling your story. Don't ever let the bullies stop you from helping the next generation behind you. Because see, when we remain quiet, when you shut your mouth, what happens is that cycle continues on into the next generation, and then nobody is healed throughout the bloodline. We just got a group of people connected by DNA who hate each other, who don't understand each other, who got all this, you know, spiritual baggage and don't know how to deal with it because the generation before did not tell us how to deal with it. So don't stop telling your story. Don't stop setting the boundaries. Say no. Say hell no. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? But continue to try to bully you. And they bullied, you know, they bullied the greatest ones. They bullied the greatest ones. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop you. Live in your truth, you know. Live in your truth. Be who you are. Say, yeah, you did me that. You did me that. You did me that. So you won't get to do nobody else that, because I'm going to tell it. That's how you got to do it. That's how you got to do it. It may take some time to be that bold, but you can do it, though. You can do it. Don't let them tell you can't. And don't believe that you can't. You can. You can do it, you know. I thank y'all for listening to my TED Talk. I'm getting this down packed. So like, share, subscribe, invite someone, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.